So today I want to talk about depression, and I'm going to deviate a little bit away from anxiety for the moment, because I would say about 75% of the clients that I work with who have depression have it and don't know it. Um, a lot of them believe that depression is this state where we're just kind of sad all the time and we can't get out of bed and we've got suicidal ideation, which depression can look like that. But there's also different levels to it. So if you were to say, oh, I'm not depressed because I don't want to kill myself, which is what I hear a lot from my clients, that would be the same as me saying, oh, I wasn't angry on the train the other day because I wasn't homicidal. There's quite a big variation between severe depression and lower levels of depression, which you used to call it dysthymia, or now we call it a persistent depressive disorder. So, how I see depression most of the time at my practice isn't necessarily being sad all the time, but it's actually an absence of emotion, like a general indifference or apathy to life. And a lot of times, my clients will report it's like having a bucket where you try to fill it with as many wonderful things as possible, but there's no bottom to it, so that no matter what they're doing to try to make their life better and enrich it somehow, there's just this general emptiness or void that they can't seem to fill. And they just generally feel tired a lot of the times when they're depressed and unmotivated. And there's disruptions in sleep, or maybe they have trouble sleeping at night, or they're sleeping too much. Will they get like a full night's sleep and they still feel like they're exhausted? So depression can be just an absence of emotion, and not only just an indifference to life, but just difficulty getting yourself to do even the simplest tasks, where you might feel like you have to kind of wind yourself up just to do them, and activities that you used to find interesting and appealing no longer have their appeal. So if this sounds like you and there's changes in your eating patterns, either overeating or undereating, or oversleeping or undersleeping, and there's just this general empty feeling that you have about your life and you just can't put your finger on it, you don't really know what to do to feel whole again, it's a good sign that you're probably depressed, and it would be a good time to go talk to a mental health professional so that you can figure out what are some of the beliefs that you're holding on to that are creating the depression, a general outlook at things, and how are you responding to depression in terms of your behavior that continues to perpetuate the cycle of depression.